Now Lee. KJ wide open. Joel Baroa hits a 3-ball. Now Largy for Morton. Passes up the 3. Out of the corner. Brandon Twitty hits a 3. AJ Lee driving through. Got 2.
That's where I think his strength is, taking it to the basket.
Loss against Merrimack. Now Graves the steal. Up the floor. Oh, what a nice pass. Score the basket for Owen Chose on the foul. Outside the arc. Largy, baseline. Got it to the corner. High arcing 3-ball falls for Brandon Twitty. Roach the other way. Roach driving through, nobody home. And for the 3rd time in 12.5 minutes, Assumption calls a timeout. But the Hounds trail by 25. On the cut, what a pretty play. There's 2 for Will Morton on the pass from Joel Baroa.
No, you still have to put the ball in the basket.
Which the Skyhawks have not been able to do. 6.5 minutes with 1 field goal. Out of the corner, Largy. That's a big 3.
Nice penetration by Brandon Twitty. Get all the way down the lane.
Way through, does, and can't get it to fall. The rebound of Lee. Boy, we've seen a lot of balls just hanging on the rim. Both sides. Chose will line it up and knock it down.
Oh, he's such a good shooter from the 3-point line.
Twitty inside, score the basket and the foul. Draw a bye in the opening round of the NE10 tournament. Final score, Stonehill 72 and Assumption 54. Hey, Joel, congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy, you just turned into a scoring machine after that game against Merrimack on Wednesday. You had a career high. Got off to a great start tonight. That was a weird game.
Yeah. I don't think we gave it all today as all our energy, but we got it done. So I'm thankful for that. So.
Great game on Wednesday, great game tonight. What was the talk in the locker room at halftime? I don't know, have you ever been in a game where you're up 32 points? I would have to believe it's just kind of hard to stay focused because you're so far ahead.
Very true. Coach told us to be consistent, keep the game going, 20 more minutes, and just keep working hard and don't let up. And unfortunately, we didn't do the best, but we got it done. We finished the game strong, but yeah, it's very true. Having a 30-point lead and just letting them come back is not the best, but we got it done, and that's what I can say.
You guys have been playing overall a lot better of late. What's been the difference?
I think that we're learning to trust each other and trust Coach with passing the ball around and telling us every day in practice just passing the ball around and playing defense and getting back on defense has been a big key for us. And yeah, I think the defense has been our difference. Taking care of guarding the guards and guarding the forwards and just working together on the other end. Yeah.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you,
I hope
sir.
you feel better. You look like you were wobbling a few times out
Yeah.
there, a little sore.
Yeah, I got hit in the leg.
All right.
That's tough.
Heal up and get better for Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Joel.
A really good win today, to help us get into the playoffs and secure us a spot in the playoff picture. So we're really excited about that. We're really happy and pleased just with the entire season and our body of work to get to this point, and now to actually see just the overall situation that we are in. It's just a great feeling for this group. It's a lot of hard work this season. There's a lot of ups and downs and things that went on behind the scenes, and now to do it and be amongst those groups moving on, it's just a great feeling. But it came with a really good win today, and we needed to we talked to our guys a lot, just being ready to play and compete, especially after a tough loss the other night. I'm at home, just coming back, bouncing back, and just being ready to go for 40 minutes tonight to take care of this win. And it was a really good win, really pleased just overall with today, and then just the fact that we get to move on past Tuesday. The first half today, we played with just such a passion, on both ends of the floor, and obviously you and I spoke about just that type of situation the other day after that, and I thought our group just came out just just with a determination that we were not giving this up and we were going to just compete with everything we had on every possession. So I don't even know, we scored 51 points or whatever the case was offensively, but our defense was both up to par, and it was fantastic. We played probably just the best 20 minutes we've had this entire season. That was fantastic to see, especially bouncing back from the other night where we played well. I don't think we played well enough to win, obviously, but to come back and regroup, recover, and come out with that type of performance today, that's a great win. Energy, that's a word that I've probably used energy this entire season with our group more than I've ever said it before my entire life. When our group plays just with energy, with a fire, with passion, we communicate at a high level, and we do all those things. Like, we have that sense of urgency. We're a really good team, and we're in the mix with a lot of the best teams around. So we definitely played with a real high intensity and energy today, and that was great to see. Will is another just tremendous game, just all around, like in every statistical category, like you just mentioned, and he's been doing that very consistently lately. These last number of weeks, he's really turned himself into an elite player. And the neat thing there's still, that I think even Will realizes, and we're still going to push him and challenge him to be better. And he wants that. He wants to continue to grow. And I think there's still areas where he can really add to his game and add to what he can do to play at just another level, But he's been phenomenal for us and just fantastic night after night, and just very consistent. Obviously, his ability to score, but now, like you said, another great night rebound of the basketball. He had 15 rebounds the other night, and moving the basketball with his assist. Now he can really affect the game in many areas, and he's realized that. And he's mentioning, just up here in the office around practice or in film meetings, that, hey, when I rebound the ball, this happens. And he's understanding just his impact in the game in other ways than just scoring, which is something obviously he can do. But he was great tonight, and his obviously with what he does, it's his unselfishness as well that got other guys going, and it just gets our entire team flowing and playing with a rhythm that when we do that, we're pretty good. When we play that way, just unselfish and just guys not caring who puts the ball in the basket, but just trying to find the right shot and just trying to find great shots, possession after possession, we're pretty good. And, I don't know what it was at the half. We had definitely double-digit assist numbers. I think it was around 13 at the break or so. And it just allows us to get going, and just allows us to play just with, we play with a lot of freedom as it is, but just to play that much more confident. And when we're seeking out and trying to hunt really good shots, we've got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket. So just playing that way, it's a fun style, obviously, and our guys enjoy it when we really get going. And it's really fun to watch, and it's great to see from our standpoint when we do a lot of the right things and really share the basketball and move it. And tonight, obviously, with those numbers of just that many guys in double digits and double figures, it's a testament to that. It was definitely going the right way. The three seniors, I think first off, we spoke to the group earlier, and we talked about it, this leading up to this game, that the importance to play for your seniors and play and win. Hopefully you win on senior day, you win every game, but just the importance of trying to just give everything you have for your seniors, those guys have given so much to this program, both Ryan and Paul for 4 years, and obviously KJ transferred in his junior, senior years. Those guys they embody kind of just what we try to find and what we try to teach and what we try to get from our kids as they come in as young guys and leave as men, eventually into the world. And just like, the three of them are just great people. They're all just three great individuals. Who we love working with every day. We love talking to them in film meetings, whether it's good or bad or just trying to teach and help. But they're always so positive, and just three great individuals, But on the basketball side of it, the three of them have had a huge impact this season. They've all had just their hands in on everything and been able to just extremely help this program and this team, and especially in this season. So it's great that they obviously, we got a huge game here on Tuesday night that they're going to be involved in, obviously, but they get to play. They get to play forward, into the playoffs. It's a great honor. It's a great, just overall team win from our group to help win for those guys. And I couldn't be happier for the three of them that they get an opportunity to play in the postseason their senior year, and who knows where else after that. Yeah, Tuesday night's game, it's a big one, obviously. Heading up there to St. A's, who's the top team on our side of the division. And it's got implications, obviously, with the playoff standing still. As crazy as it is, with one game left, there's still just a lot of wiggly situations that could happen with the standings, just movement based on games. So it's it's the crazy thing of this league that you go the last game of the regular season still it isn't really set. But it's going to be really important. We got to make sure we come ready to go for 40 minutes, and we come ready to defend these guys who just are as dangerous, if not even more dangerous offensively, and can score in a lot of different spots and do a lot of things at a very high level. So we got to be ready to play, and I hope it's gonna. I mean, obviously, just the importance of that game to clinch hopefully a first round bye and playing in the 3 seed versus potentially the 4th based on what happens here on Tuesday night. So we just got to make sure that our guys ready to go. We treat our scouting report, which these guys already know inside out because they know these guys, and 2 similar styles, just a motion offense, but we got to compete and play with that energy and that effort for 40 minutes on Tuesday night.